And we are off for the 24 Laps of Le Mans, Season 5 edition, second running of the 24 Laps of Le Mans here in the Dutch F3 Championship. Cupson here, and he is backing out very smartly as Noah is absolutely killed into turn 1 by, I don't know who that was, didn't see it, as Salami is overtaking Nico. Nico defends really aggressively against Cupson. Cupson then has the title line, but safety car gets called for the turn 1 incident here on the restart. Ben still leads from the lead. Wildcard entry here. Now off onto the second lap of this Le Mans race. Nico in second still. Takes turn 1 masterfully. And that's Tonin. Tonin is showing himself. Noah hits Cupson into turn 3. That was as Tonin and Noah is absolutely banging everybody. Banging and clanging here for the number 41 here in France. As Tonin, Noah and Cupson, some of the best drivers in the field, are absolutely rubbing
Tonin, I'm
wheels.
here. Just turning like crazy. Nico Noah fighting. Wow. Come on, for fuck's sake, guys, idiots. I have an idiot magnet or something.
Cupson complaining of the restart now with Salami and P1. Cupson complaining for that absolutely wild incident which causes this second safety car of the race. Tonin now down the inside of Ben. Before turn 2, Ben and Cupson wheel banging. Ben is not gonna let him go that easily. This is one of his 4 races this season. And he's trying to get as best of a result as possible. P4 now for him. As we saw, I believe that was RK sliding across the screen. Ben taps Cupson around. That was way too aggressive from the Dutchman on his Polish companion. Noah showing his nose. Cub is absolutely on Ben.
Ben is making this difficult, swerving all over.
He is indeed swerving all over. As Noah is losing a bit of connection, as is Cupson. Ben is really making this a difficult cookie for him. But now Ben is wide. He has lost a lot of ground to the top 2, which are his closest rivals, Salami and Tonin, as Nico is in P3. Noah here out tractioning Cupson down the inside. Noah's corner. Noah cuts a bit of the track. Slams into Cupson, who cuts a bit of a track. No penalty there. As Ben is making himself known again. Here he's trying to switch back up, but he hits too much curb. Here Cupson on Nico. Around the outside, cuts the track. Not enough space, dirty air as well. Here now Nico fucks up his first line, fucks up his second line. And he just shoves Cub in the middle of the track clean up until now. Bit of wheel banging here. Until lap 6. No, that's a bit of weaving on the straight. Aggressive from the Italian. That's barely with 2 wheels on the curbs. That's not with 2 wheels on the curbs, but he didn't gain anything there. If anything, he lost. Here, out tractioning Nico. Making himself looking like he's going down the inside before switchbacking in a beautiful
They're
move.
bombing everywhere, this guy, but I'm past now. Bye, Pasta Man.
Indeed, by Pasta Man. Here we go. Final lap of the race. Last 18 laps have been absolute borefest. 2 commercial breaks here for the sport. Cupson still in P3. With Salami and Tonin up front. Salami P1, Tonin in second. They are so close, but no moves have happened up until now. Through the quick chicane. Second right-hander here. Now the final 2 corners.
That was a ball first, but a podium, guys. Thank you. Better
Indeed,
battles next time, hopefully.
indeed a borefest. And that's the 24 laps of Le Mans, and you can see the results on the screen right now. Now a bit of context. Originally we would have a doubleheader in France, meaning 24 laps of Le Mans and Paul Ricard. Only I wasn't able to make it for the Paul Ricard race, and Cupson was not in the lobby as it started, so the race was declared unfair or something. I don't know. It wasn't accepted, so it was rerun a week later. And here is that recording. And we are off for the Paul Ricard GP. Here Cupson from the back row of the grid. Salami behind him. Down into turn 1. Tonin is going to make a move on Noah maybe. And that's Kai already in the already round. Nico stuck on the curb. Salami pushes Cub a bit of wheel banging on lap 1 should be allowed. And it is here. Now Cub tucking in behind Salami. Salami just absolutely dive bombs. 911 bomb squad is back here, guys. What the fuck was that for kind of Taliban move? 4 wide and Kyle gets smashed. Salami pushed wide now. Kmoy into the lead of this P2. I forgot that RK is absolutely dominating right now, the Polishman. From Kmoy, from Tonin, from Salami, who just gets overtaken by Cupson onto the line. And that's the grid. As now Salami and Cupson are in an intense battle. These two have fought for the past 2 seasons here in Dutch F3. Salami pushes Tonin wide. Loses momentum. Tonin doesn't gain too much, but he gains a little bit. Now though, Cupson down the inside of Tonin. Tonin trying to switch back, but no, Cup up into P3. 2-3 for the McLaren boys. Tonin down the inside. Quicker exit as well. He is gone for P3. Or can Cupson come back at him as Salami is just behind him. Cupson outbrakes himself. Tonin doesn't brake too good either. Oh, Tonin is pushing. He's literally shoving him on the straight. That's a bit of a tap from Cupson onto Salami, but that's fair enough. As
Bro, come on guys, stop banging and crashing so much. Idiots.
he is right, as he was shoving Salami a little bit, but he was trying to avoid Tonin as well, so we can let that slide, I guess. But then he got absolutely tagged by Salami while leaving him the entire right side of the track there into the chicane. Now, final corner, final hairpin. P5, he's gonna have to fight back from here. As Kmoy has completed the pass for the lead in RK. Now Tonin and Salami side by side out of turn 1 onto the straight into the chicane. Epic line from Cub there. Gets slightly out traction there. Tonin and Salami are battling intensely. Sorry guys for a bit of silence there. As now Cub is closing back up. Tonin gets a wide line, track limits there. Side by side. Turn 1, I can feel the dive bomb coming, and he is coming as he completely misses the braking point. Now covering off Cupson instantly. That's how you cover someone off instead of bumping into their wheels. Salami made pass for P3 now. RK is not having the pace after leading, after getting clean off the opening stages of the Grand Prix. Here, Tonin and Salami absolutely smashing the wheels around. Kmoy made a bit of a mistake. He's right in front of RK now. Can RK come back at him? As through the last corner, Cub has a better exit than Tonin. Into the slipstream of Salami. Into the slipstream of Tonin. Tonin covering him off again. Now inside line. Now he can't cover him off unless he's trying to hit him on the straight. Tonin brakes later. Covers off the apex. And RK has hit the bollard and the wall. And that's a safety car. 4-car pileup. Kmoy is deciding when to go. Almost to a complete halt there. But Kmoy is going. Cub avoids RK by not losing momentum, taking a bit of gravel, as now he are onto the final stages of the Grand Prix. Through the chicane, turn 1, turn 2. Cub has an amazing accent to compared to both RK and Tonin. Double overtake on the straightaway. Salami up into P1, slowing Kmoy down. Cub into P2. What is happening? Kmoy though has a better exit as he wasn't on the curbs to avoid Kmoy. So that doesn't help Cub in the exit, but still he's fighting for this P2. P1 maybe, because Salami is not off into the horizon. Kmoy is too far back to do something into turn 1. Cupson though breaks the entire gap down to absolutely nothing. This is so close between these two McLarens. Kmoy lifts off before hitting the turn to get the right gearing, and Cup was taken off guard. Now we are going through the final sector, final lap. It's going to be Salami, who will probably get a penalty for the incidents with Tonin and Cupson from Kmoy.
Alright guys, 1-2, I'll take it.
Cup was already accepting the 1-2, as it's indeed a 1-2 for McLaren. Then Nico, then RK. And that's our top 4, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this double header, split into 2 weekends because of a mishap. The Portuguese GP will probably be uploaded soon as well. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Until the next race.